The house at 112 Ocean Avenue in Amityville, Long Island, has become a worldwide icon of supernatural events and terror. Its seemingly normal facade hides a story that defies logical comprehension, plunging into the obscurity of the unexplainable. Millions know his name, but few have really delved into the disturbing details that turned an ordinary home into a nightmare stage. This is one of the darkest and most enigmatic mysteries that has ever captured the popular imagination. The house at 112 Ocean Avenue in Amityville, Long Island, has become a worldwide icon of supernatural events and terror. Its seemingly normal facade hides a story that defies logical comprehension, plunging into the obscurity of the unexplainable. Millions know his name, but few have really delved into the disturbing details that turned an ordinary home into a nightmare stage. This is one of the darkest and most enigmatic mysteries that has ever captured the popular imagination. Just 13 months after the murders, George and Kathleen Lutz, along with their 3 children, bought the house, attracted by the surprisingly low price. They hoped to start a new life, a new beginning in a large and promising home. However, their stay would last only 28 days, an infernal period marked by events they described as terrifying and inexplicable, forcing them to flee and abandon everything. What could have happened for a family to run away from their own home in such a short time? Our goal here is not to explore traumas, but to unravel the complexity of the mysteries that surround Amityville, analyzing the facts and narratives with a critical and responsible look. We will build the tension gradually, focusing on plausible elements and real psychological impact, without resorting to cheap scares or exaggerations. It is a journey through the dark and the mysteries of human perception. Prepare for a deep and detailed analysis of what really happened or did not happen in that infamous house. We will approach this topic with caution, aware of the sensitivity involved, and invite you to join us in this investigation. To not miss any detail of this intriguing series and support our work, subscribe to the channel now and turn on notifications. The true story of Amityville begins long before the Lutz, with a human tragedy of terrifying proportions. In the early hours of November 13, 1974, 23-year-old Ronald DeFeo Jr. shot and killed his parents, Ronald Sr. and Louise, and their 4 younger siblings, Dawn, Allison, Mark, and John Matthew. All were found face down in bed, with no signs of struggle. The discovery shocked the quiet community and quickly hit the news. Police focused on Ronald Jr., who initially tried to blame a mob hitman, but inconsistencies led to his confession. He claimed voices in his head ordered the murders, a statement that would later feed the house's supernatural narrative. The details of the crime are brutal and crucial to understanding the aura of curse. 6 lives taken in unimaginable violence left an indelible stain. The bodies, arranged in the same position, fueled early speculation about rituals or evil influences, even before any ghost stories emerged. During trial, DeFeo's defense argued insanity, claiming unknown forces or severe mental illness. The jury found him sane and guilty on 6 counts of second-degree murder. He received 6 consecutive 25-year sentences and died in prison in 2021. The why was never fully answered for many. Just over a year later, in December 1975, George and Kathy Lutz, with their 3 children, Daniel, Christopher, and Missy, bought the house for $80,000, an incredibly low price. Aware of the tragedy, they believed they could overcome the past and start anew, despite warnings from friends. From day one, the atmosphere felt heavy. George reported constant cold and unease. They called a priest, Father Ray Pecoraro, later called Mancuso in the book, to bless the house. He claimed to hear a voice say, "Get out," and felt slapped. Strange events escalated quickly. George began waking every day at 3:15 a.m., the estimated time of the DeFeo murders, and felt freezing despite the fireplace. He grew isolated and obsessed with firewood. Doors slammed, nauseating odors appeared, black stains bled from walls, and Kathy felt icy touches. Missy talked to an imaginary friend, Jodie, a demonic pig with glowing red eyes. Objects moved, whispers were heard, and the family's dream turned into nightmare. Tension rose daily. The house seemed to have its own malevolent will. Kathy had nightmares, felt pushed by invisible forces, and woke with unexplained scratches and bruises. Objects levitated. The children heard footsteps and whispers. A green gelatinous substance oozed from toilets and faucets. Sleep deprivation and fights eroded family unity. Desperate, the Lutzes contacted paranormal experts. Ed and Lorraine Warren arrived with a team. They reported intense evil presence, sudden temperature drops, and physical illness. Lorraine saw visions of the murders and claimed the house was a demonic portal. The Warrens used EMF meters and infrared cameras. Famous photos like the boy with glowing eyes emerged, though controversial. Their conclusions reinforced the Lutz's belief they faced real evil. Skepticism soon followed. Critics highlighted inconsistencies. Father Pecoraro later downplayed his experience. Financial motives were obvious. The 1977 book became a bestseller. The Warrens were accused of unscientific methods and profiting from cases. Mundane explanations appeared: faulty plumbing, drafts, even toxic mold, stachybotres that can cause hallucinations. Jay Anson's books sold millions, and the 1979 film grossed over $80 million, spawning a huge franchise. William Weber, DeFeo's lawyer, claimed the entire story was a hoax created by him and the Lutzes over wine to make money. Legal battles over rights and authenticity continued for decades. Each new owner faced curiosity seekers and the dark legacy. Psychological theories suggest prior knowledge of the murders, plus stress, plus suggestion created mass hysteria. George Lutz's interest in the occult may have influenced perception. Despite doubts, the cultural impact is undeniable and the mystery persists. The true horror of Amityville may lie in the fragility of human perception and how legends are born. Whether genuine haunting or elaborate hoax, 112 Ocean Avenue remains an icon of terror, reminding us some mysteries refuse to be fully rationalized.